Did you know that some constellations have stories that date back thousands of years and were once used to navigate the seas? It's true. These starry patterns are not just beautiful. They carry with them tales of ancient civilizations, heroic figures, and even mythical beasts. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the amazing stories behind the most beautiful constellations in the sky. In this video, you'll explore the fascinating stories behind some of the most beautiful constellations visible in the night sky. Each constellation is like a page in a cosmic storybook, filled with history and legends that connect us to the past. So, grab your telescope or just look up at the stars, and let's embark on this celestial journey together. Many people admire the stars but are unaware of the rich mythology and history associated with these celestial patterns. Think about it. How often do we gaze up at the night sky and see just a bunch of twinkling lights? But behind those lights are stories that span different cultures and eras. From the Greeks to the indigenous peoples of North America, constellations have been used for navigation, agriculture, and storytelling. Yet, despite their importance, most of us don't know what these constellations actually represent. So, how did these ancient stories come about, and what do they mean to us today? Let's find out. Now, let's delve into the origins and meanings of various constellations, highlighting their connections to ancient cultures and how they were viewed throughout history. For example, take Orion, one of the most recognizable constellations. In Greek mythology, Orion was a giant huntsman, and his story is filled with adventures, love, and tragedy. He's depicted as a hunter with a belt made up of 3 bright stars. But did you know that other cultures see him differently? In some Native American traditions, he's viewed as a group of young men hunting a buffalo. Another fascinating constellation is Ursa Major, or the Great Bear. This constellation has been significant in many cultures, often associated with myths of bears, hunting, and transformation. The Big Dipper, which is part of Ursa Major, has been used for centuries as a navigational tool, helping people find their way. Each star in this constellation has its own story and significance, showing how interconnected our understanding of the universe is. As we explore more constellations, we discover that they all share a common thread. Each one reflects the values, beliefs, and stories of the cultures that created them. It's like looking through a cosmic lens that reveals not just the stars, but also the thoughts and imaginations of our ancestors. Let's focus on one specific constellation that truly stands out: Cassiopeia. This beautiful W-shaped constellation is named after a queen in Greek mythology, known for her vanity and beauty. According to the legend, Cassiopeia boasted that she and her daughter Andromeda were more beautiful than the Nereids, sea nymphs who were loved by the gods. This arrogance angered Poseidon, who sent a sea monster to terrorize their kingdom. To appease the monster, Cassiopeia and her husband Cepheus were forced to sacrifice their daughter Andromeda by chaining her to a rock. But don't worry, this story has a heroic twist. The hero Perseus comes to the rescue, slaying the monster and saving Andromeda. After their adventures, the gods immortalized Cassiopeia in the stars. But as a reminder of her vanity, she was placed in a position where she's always upside down. This tale of love, sacrifice, and redemption adds a layer of meaning to the twinkling stars in the night sky, reminding us of the complexities of human nature. So, as we wrap up our journey through the stories behind the constellations, it's essential to realize the significance of understanding these tales. They enrich our experience of the night sky, connecting us to the past and reminding us of our shared humanity. The next time you look up at the stars, remember that each constellation has a story waiting to be told. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite constellation story? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out my other videos for more fascinating astronomical insights. Keep looking up, and until next time, stay curious.